me there for a minute. I'm like, I thought I was doing the intro. So you just flip it up, turn it on. Then we'll turn it off so I'm ready to talk. Whoa, don't be hitting no music. Come on, Nick, turn around. Where's Nick? What's up, community? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's BJD, the voice of the Kings. Tonight, we're going to bear witness to an epic contest between the East Bay Christian School Eagles and our own Community Christian Academy Kings. But first, we need to take care of a few things. First thing I want to mention, our concession stand in the grand lobby. Make sure you get out there and get into that. Listen, folks, we've got nachos. We've got pulled pork nachos. We've got pulled pork sandwiches. We got Polish hot dogs. Not sure what that means, but that's what's out there. We got cold iced coffee, specialty coffees. We got cold soda, bottled water. There's all kinds of stuff. Now let me tell you something about this pulled pork. This pulled pork is so good. It's Mr. C's world famous pulled pork. And there's barbecue sauce that you can put on it, but you won't need it. It is so good, your tongue will slap you in the face trying to get to it. It's that good. After a great barbecue sandwich and a cold beverage, you may be needing a restroom. The ladies' restrooms is out in the grand lobby to my right, your left. Gentlemen, your restroom is out in the grand lobby to my left, your right. Please use the restrooms and not the gymnasium, please. How many of you know that we live stream our basketball games on the church's YouTube channel? How many of you knew that? Well, let me tell you something. ESPN has Mike and Mike. The Fox News Channel has the 5. We have the double A's. I'm talking about Ryan Alfiero and Brandon Aldridge, our very own broadcast team on the live stream. Let's give them a big round of applause. If you missed that last week, you missed it because they did an awesome job. They're hilarious. And I know they've got some stuff in store for this evening on the broadcast, so I'm going to sneak up there after a while and get on with them. So, all right. Do you know where we're at? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We are in the new Jabez Center. And I forgot to mention that a minute ago, so that's cool. All right, well, let's have you all rise, please, for the playing of our national anthem. All right, please remain standing for our opening invocation brought to you by our Christian school administrator, Mr. Clint Ammon.
Lord God, we thank you for bringing everyone here safely tonight. Lord, we're praying for safety in our game tonight. Keep everyone free for injury and good sportsmanship. Lord, may your name be lifted up and all we say and do this evening. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. And now the teams. Here is the starting lineup for the East Bay Christian School Eagles. At guard, wearing number 1, Marcus Zakarkim Madison. At the other guard, wearing number 12, Santiago Blanco. At forward, wearing number 21, Maurice Warmack. At the other forward, wearing number 4, Akash Adavali. And at center, wearing number 35, Isaiah Washington. And here's the rest of the Eagles. Head coach is Doug Randall. Athletic director is Bruce Dubois. And now, the undisputed, reigning, defending, two-time Sunshine State Association of Christian Schools state champions, your Community Christian Academy Eagles. At point guard, wearing number 2, Carlos Primetime Rodriguez. At guard, wearing number 1, Ethan Algo Alfiero. At guard, wearing number 14, Grant, where's my fishing pole, Stansel. At forward, wearing number 13, Aiden the Man Stivers. And at the other forward, wearing number 3, Josh Roller Coaster Nordenbrook. And the rest of the Kings. Head coach is Nick Guffey. Athletic director is Tom Frederick. The referees for tonight's contest are Joe Frost and Rick Cecil. Hang on, ref. One more thing. I'll take care of one more thing. All right, we've paid honor to our country. We've asked God to bless and provide safety. We've met our teams and our coaches. So there's just one more thing to say. And I'm going to quote the great theologian, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Finally, the Kings have come home.
Hello. Are we out there? Hello. Hello. Oh. All right. Apparently, we had a little rough start to our game here. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty. Still working out the kinks, but you haven't missed much. It is 0-0. Only 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Quick steal by Carlos Rodriguez. Fast hands. Looking to set up the offense to get the game's first points. Carlos misses it off, and the Eagles push it up the court. And turnover by the Eagles over to the Kings. And we got a quick timeout by Coach Guffey. Quick 30-second timeout. All right, sorry about the technical difficulties, but I think we are live here, ready to go. Just waiting for my other A in the broadcast booth to come on over and give me a hand. But thanks for joining us and supporting the Kings. The kids love all the support and the shout-outs, so get some shout-outs out there.
Don't forget to check out the concession stand at your earliest convenience.
So tonight is against the Kings against the East Bay Eagles, if we weren't live there for the introduction. Kings take it out, 6 minutes left in the first period. Carlos will bring it up. This is the first game in the new building for Carlos. He missed the home opener last week, so maybe a little nerves to start the game here. Off to the left, Aiden with a strong rebound, can't put it back. And we got a reach in on Carlos on the Eagles rebound. All right, Eagles bring it up. Carlos picks up the ball. Quick steal by Ethan, quick hands. It's a 3-on-1 for the Kings. Oh, and turnover. Oh, Kings get it back. Grant on the wing for three. A little strong. Kings hustle back on defense. And turnover by the Eagles, back to the Kings. Coach Guffey shouting out some instructions here. Kings off to a little shaky start for the first 3 minutes. Still 0-0. Carlos starts the offense and shoots short left. Quick rebound by the Eagles, and they're pushing. Number 12, quick shot, and off the mark. Carlos with the rebound. Number 12 for East Bay is a tiny guy. We appreciate the tiny guys getting out there and sticking it out with the big guys, learning this game of basketball and how to play. All right, Kings set up the offense. Grant swings around to Ethan. Over to Carlos for three, and he makes it. Carlos Rodriguez, a senior, makes their first three-pointer in this new building. Kings are off the 0-0 slide and now lead 3-0. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. We got a foul on Aiden down below on the Eagles. The Eagles take it out of bounds, non-shooting foul. Eagles with the inbound pass. Good defense. 5 seconds. Good defense by the Kings. Turnover by the Eagles. All right. See if the Kings can put things together here and start get the offense flowing. A little shaky start here. First 4 minutes. So they get into a flow. Carlos with a drive. Nearly loses it. Shoots it. Scores. And the foul. Carlos with a chance for a three-point play. Foul on the Eagles, shooting foul. And Carlos has a chance to extend the lead to 6-0. Oh, by the way, we have a concession stand downstairs and coffee shop. We got all kinds of goodies tonight. Mr. C made some wonderful pulled pork, so we got some pulled pork nachos. We got pulled pork sandwiches. We got hot dogs. We got regular nachos. All kinds of goodies. Mr. C and Sequin doing an awesome job down there. Go visit them. Make them happy. Carlos makes a free throw. and extends the lead 6-0. Eagles push the ball up, shoot, and score by number 4 for the Eagles. Gets them off the 0. Carlos brings up over to Ethan, back to Carlos. Carlos at the free throw line, shoots, and the Carlos Rodriguez show. 8 Kings. Carlos and Ethan trapped number 1 for the Eagles on the side. That's by the Kings trapping the Eagles in the corner. Inbound for the Eagles as we get ready here. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Down low. Kings get inside of Grant, but luckily can't put the ball away. Got to watch the inside. Pulls it up at the stripe for Carlos. Misses it short. Gets his own rebound. Swings it over to Aiden. Back to Carlos. And quick hands by the Eagles. Sends it out of bounds. Carlos had a good look at Stansel down below. Just couldn't beat it to him. Out of bounds below the basket for the Kings. Another great crowd out tonight to support our Kings. Thanks for coming out. We had Dwayne Richmond on the announcement today as the voice of the Kings. Introduction for the Kings. All right, we had a quick shot there by Aiden for his first 2 points. Extends the lead by 8. 10-2. Rebound by Stansel. Pushes ahead to Carlos. Off to the side. A couple razzle-dazzle plays down below. And it's off the Kings back to the Eagles. And if you're wondering why there's only one to the left of me, or the right of me, excuse me, is downing some green beans right now, so he's refueling, getting ready for the big game here. So no, he's multitasking with the camera and everything like that. We appreciate it, Brother Brandon. Good job.
Test.
All right, Eagles down low. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first period. Josh sticking his nose in there. Roller coaster. Pokes it out of bounds. Kings out of bounds on the baseline. The Eagles looking almost. Shot by the Eagles. Just on rebound. Ethan with the steal. Passes to Grant, and Grant sets up the offense for the Kings. Swings it over to Carlos, down low for Aiden. Back to Ethan at the free throw line. Oh, in and out by Ethan. Carlos with a shot, a little too strong. Roller coaster. Fighting for the rebound, and it's off the Eagles. Kings ball.
Hey, I'm here now.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
How's it going? Good to see you, man.
Here to join. I was downing some green beans. I was also setting up all of our cameras.
We're on in the speakers, or you're on the speaker. Say it again.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Is it playing down the speaker?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Ethan with the foul, 2 shots. And he makes the first of 2. All right, we got Mr. Kyle coming in. Big man in the middle, making his appearance in the game. And Ethan makes both from the free throw line. Extends the lead to 10. It is now 12-2 with 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the first period. Eagles bring it up. Kyle with the partial block there. Stansel with the grab, and Carlos sets up the offense. Swings it right, back to Grant. Swings it back to Carlos on the wing. Carlos looking for help. Grant pulls up mid-range. Aiden pulls it down the rebound, cleaning up the trash and putting it back for another 2 to extend the lead to 12. Oh, number 12 for the Eagles shoots a 3, nearly makes it. But Aiden with another strong rebound. Call him the garbage man. He cleans up everything down low for the Kings. Carlos sets it up, tries to feed Aiden off his hands and off the Eagles' hands. I don't hear it out there. Inbound by the Kings, drive by Carlos. Too strong, and Ethan loses the fight for the rebound. All right, 35 seconds left in the first period. It is 14-2. Kings dominating this first quarter. The lead should be a little bit more. Shaky start. Some missed opportunities. Carlos setting up the offense here.
Watch as they've been doing a lot of these plays in practice. Have you been to any of the practices at all?
I've watched a few of them, yeah.
And they have these plays that they set up, and they're actually kind of cool to see when they actually do them in game. And that wasn't one of them, by the way.
7 seconds left in the first period. Aiden with the shot.
That looked like one of the plays.
That was some good ball movement by the Kings, and that's the end of the first period. Kings lead by 14, 16-2.
All right, now's a great time to visit our concession stand. We got nachos, we got pulled pork nachos, which I just enjoyed. They're awesome. We got Polish hot dogs, which I'll probably have one of those eventually. Ice cold beverages, specialty coffee and iced coffee drinks. So make your way back to the concession stand.
All right, start of the second period. The Eagles bring up the ball. Little number 12, quick shot off the mark and off Aiden down below. Stays with the Eagles. Eagles on the inbound. Number 12, sticking his nose in there, hanging tight. Let's see if the Kings can get off to a hot start here in the second quarter. Shaky start. First quarter, here we go, some good defense. Aiden with the steal, and Carlos brings up the ball. Carlos setting up the offense, swings it over to Off-Hero, back to Stancil. Top of the key, drives. Carlos with the 3-ball, and it goes down. Extends the lead to 17 for the Kings. Kings really stretching now. Kyle with some solid defense and the rebound. Strong rebound by Kyle. Carlos pushes the ball up. And a little too much cha-cha. Carlos is called for a travel. Turnover by Rodriguez is now to the Eagles. And we have Fisher Caballo in the game. Aiden with the poke from the ball. Eagles get it back. Number 12 off the mark, just short. Rebound to Stancil. And Rodriguez brings it up, top of the key. Grant for 3, and it goes down. Kings are starting to hit on all cylinders here early in the second period. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Extends the lead to 20. Another steal by Rodriguez. Looks ahead to Off-Hero. Stops and Gets his man to go by, and an easy layup for Offiero. Eagles bring the ball up, set up the offense. Quick shot. Garbage man Aiden cleaning up the rebounds. Stansel brings it up. Top of the arc. Swings it left to Ethan for the quick three. Ooh, just a little strong off the heel. Gets his own rebound. Nearly. Eagles bring up the ball. Quick shot for three. Too strong off the heel. The Kings slow things down a little bit. Carlos brings the ball up. Top of the arc.
Calling the play. I'm telling you, he's calling the play.
Oh yeah, he is calling the play. Grant with a strong drive. Grabs his own rebound and fouled, number 35 on the Kings. Grant shooting 2.
He said, go on.
It's kind of comical to hear ourselves up here in the booth about a 4-second delay, so that's why you're hearing the silence. Grant hits the first of 2. And we got Jared making his first appearance here in the game. Try to get some of our younger guys here. We got Fisher, 6th grader, Jared, 7th grader, here in the game with Carlos, Aiden, and Grant. And Stansel hits the second shot of his free throws.
You know, after seeing both this game and last game, we lost our first game, right? Is that how that went down?
Yeah, we lost.
So I just imagine how good that first team must have been. The Kings are cleaning up shop here, it appears.
They are. That first game, we were actually up by 20, and we kind of lost our marbles there in the second half. Turnover by the Kings. One of our young guys, Fisher, made a mental error. And there we go. We got a three-pointer by the Eagles. Gets them off the over stripe and brings the score up 26-5. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in second period.
Oh, that was a fancy-looking pass. Has 21 been in there the whole time?
For the Eagles?
Yeah.
Or for the Kings?
21 the Eagles. He just come in.
I think he just came in. Uh-oh, we got a steal by the Eagles. Little guy number 12. Strong to the hoop. Just off the mark. Stansel brings the ball up. Pressure by the Eagles. Swings it to Carlos for another three, and it goes down. Carlos, first game at home, is putting on a show.
He's working on his highlight reel right now.
That's for sure. It is now 29-5, excuse me. The lead is extended by 24 points. Eagles ball. We've got some good refs again here tonight. We got Mr. Joe Frost, friend of Indian Rocks. He's back in the house tonight.
Is that the man over there on that one?
Yes, that one.
That one.
For those that are watching on the broadcast, it's that one.
Yep, you saw my...
Jared with a three, just short. Eagles bring it up. Tough defense by Stansel and Rodriguez. Eagles get inside and score.
Maybe Eagles are finally figuring out something that's going to work for them in this matchup.
Let's hope so. We're showing a bit of pride here. Staying tough in the game. It is now 31-7, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Timeout by the Eagles. We're also having some physical problems up here in the booth, and kind of doing a. It is a quick timeout here in. Is it on Facebook? I know for sure it's on YouTube, and we're trying to get it. Full timeout by the Eagles. Catch their breath and try to get back in this game here, see if they can get some positive points here, cut that lead, and go into halftime with some momentum. Kings got to keep their head about them. We got Jay Sequin making an appearance here in the game. Jared at top with Jace. Quick pass down low, and the Eagles score. Cuts that lead to 22. Carlos brings the ball up. Swings it to Jared. Over to Fisher, back to Jared. Down low for Aiden. Back to Jared. Back to Fisher. Nobody wanted the ball. Good passing. Turnover by the Kings, and the Eagles bring it up. Off Aiden's hand. Tough shot to get. And it is Eagles ball down low. The Eagles get in down below. And off the Eagles' hands. I think that was a shot by Jay Sequin. Sorry, I looked away for a moment there. And Sequin with a shot. Kings playing some good defense here. Finish this quarter. All right, 2 minutes left in the second period. Carlos with shot. Fisher can't quite corral the rebound. Kings up 33-9. East Bay brings it up. Gets it down low, back up to the top. Swings it over, quick shot for a three. Little number 12 corrals the rebound. Aiden, the garbage man, cleaning up down low. And he says, I'm going to bring the ball up this time. Swings it over to Carlos. Carlos at the free throw line. A little short. Eagles with the rebound. Push it strong to the hoop. Can't quite put it down. Eagles with the rebound. Still can't quite get it in. Eagles are getting good chances. Just not putting it through the hoop. Carlos brings the ball up. Looks for Jared. In the corner, and he scores a three-pointer! Jared making his presence known here in this home game. Extends the lead, 36-9, 45 seconds left in the second period. Kings are going in with some serious momentum here in the second half, for the first half, excuse me. East Bay looking for some points here at the end of the half. Jared, tough defense. Off. East Bay Eagles over to the Kings. They can hold it for the last shot here if they want. 33 seconds left in the second half. I'm sorry, in the second period. Kings should be playing for the last shot here. Jared instead, quick shot with another three-pointer. Jared has gotten hot. Extends the lead to 30 for the Kings. Jared showing some skill here in this first half. 7 seconds left. Eagles turn it over, is now Kings ball. Going to show a little bit of pressure here. 7 seconds left. Carlos brings the ball in. Back to Jared in the corner. Throws it up. Top of the backboard, doesn't go down. Rebound by the Eagles. Good first half by your community team.
Wow, what an exciting first half of basketball. Make sure you go out and visit the concession stand. The nachos are to die for. I've had a few, as you can tell. Try the Polish hot dogs, regular nachos, pulled pork sandwiches are awesome. But make sure you get out there and see Miss Carmel and her group for your refreshment needs. Obviously, restrooms, ladies' restroom to the right, my right, your left, guys' restroom to the left. Bit of announcements updated here. Our next game is an away game. It's Tuesday, January 25th at West Hernando Christian School. The varsity boys will be playing at 5 p.m. The bus will leave here at 3:15. And then we're right back here in the J. Best Center Friday, January 28th, where we'll take on Faith Christian Academy. The varsity girls will play at 5:30. The varsity boys take the court at 7 p.m. And as always, at all of our home games, we'll have the full concession stand. But we're going to have our guys in the booth up there, and I think they're going to do some things. I'm going to go up and mess with them a little bit for our halftime. And so get some refreshments, enjoy your restroom time, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, I am down here right now, and I am going to be your man on the ground. This is Brandon Aldrich, by the way. I've been checked out for the last minute here. I'm waiting to hear. All right, there we go. I am actually. All right, I'm actually here with the voice of the Kings, BJD, as he calls himself. And I'm going to just do a quick question with him. Is BJD, from your first time being here, do you feel the excitement in the...
Oh, my word. That excited.
Oh, we're not coming through there. We're not coming through there. It's only here. So we're only on live stream. Yeah, so don't use that mic. You're going to use this mic.
Okay. Yes, it's exciting. That first half was exciting. That last couple, 3 minutes there was amazing. So the Kings look like they're in good form, and it's exciting. I'm sorry I missed last week with the first home game, the inaugural game in the J. Best Center, but this is awesome, and looking forward to more exciting games.
All right, thank you, BJD, and I'll catch up with you later after the game to see more of your thoughts on that. For a second here, you guys should be able to see me on the camera. Look at that. I'm on the camera right now. Unfortunately, we're short-staffed on our people up there, so that actually got me on a number of different things. That's why you guys didn't hear me much during the game. I was hopping around. I'm actually gonna walk over here to our stat man here, Mr. Monroe. Monroe, what are your thoughts on this game so far? How do you feel from a stat perspective are we doing compared to our last game? Were you there for our last game with stats?
I've been to all the games.
Stat-wise, how do you feel like we're matching up?
Well, that's the most points we've scored in the first half of any game so far this year. So,
do you think that's it's based on our playing ability increasing, or do you think it's just an easier team we're against?
it's a little bit of both. Yeah, they started slow tonight, missed a bunch of shots at the beginning, but as you saw the second quarter, they didn't miss much.
Yeah, they're hot right now, it looks like. I think they're killing it. What do you expect to see in this next half? Do you think, I assume we're going to let some of the younger players in, right?
I would imagine so, and it's 30-point difference right now. When it gets to 35, they'll run the clock constantly, so the game's going to shorten up a little bit.
Oh, so there's somewhat of a mercy rule then?
They're correct.
I did not know that. So once that reaches 35. All right. Any more thoughts before I head off to someone else here?
Nope.
All right, thank you, Monroe. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go try to catch up with the coach over in the locker room, see what's going on there. I probably won't be able to talk when I'm in that room, so it might go silent for a second here. But let's see what I can get. Okay, it's really strange. It's actually silent in there. So I don't know what's going on there. Did I cut out? Yeah, we got silence. I don't know what's going on. Let me walk in real quick. Oh, they locked me out. They locked the door. I can't get in. Maybe they knew I was going to come in. Oh, well, we'll get that interview later with them. But for now, let me see if I can get back on camera, and we'll get another person here. I can't believe it locked me out. But there we go. We got Mr. Tom Frederick right over here, and he is making eye contact with me. We are going to see what his thoughts are as, I believe, our athletic director. If we come and stand right here, they can actually see us, Mr. Tom. So, facing the camera here with the people watching us. Hopefully we're on the camera. I don't have a visual on it. But, what are you, you've been watching this game, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, so this obviously, it's kind of like a blowout a little bit. Do you feel like, compared to last game, are we playing better, or is it just an easier team?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. The team we're playing tonight is a very young team. I think 4 of them, 5 of them are 7th graders. But we also have our full squad back tonight. We have Carlos back, so obviously he's lighting them up early on. And Jared's dropping threes like it's a walk in the park.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of both, but I think the guys are playing really good team basketball, unselfish basketball, but then they're playing against some youngster guys too.
Yeah. Do you know if in our schedule, is there more teams? Because I remember our first game, we lost. Is there more teams going to be like that throughout the season that we can expect?
Yes. Next Tuesday when we play West Hernando, the guys, their first chance to play them. We're also going to be playing another team called the Fish Network. They're a homeschooling team. We played them last year. They beat us very handily last year. So we deliberately scheduled these tough teams just to give our guys an experience to play some little better team than what they are. Just to see how they do, and again, provided how well we do in the conference, that'll just help prepare them for state championships.
For sure. And you think we can make the state championships this year?
Yes, based on the number of teams that we have, I think we should. The top 2 teams go.
Yeah.
So as long as we finish first or second, we'll be going to states.
You know, I just realized my jacket's inside out. I just noticed.
You still look handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Tom, for your thoughts on the game here. All right, well, we have about 2.5 minutes left before we move on. We might be able to get an interview from, there he is, Hudson Stansel. Come here. Hudson Stansel, I need your thoughts on the game. All right, how do you feel? The camera's right there, okay? See that camera up on the roof? All right, so you got to face that camera. You got to turn, you got to face the camera. Hudson, what are your thoughts on the game so far? Do you think we're doing good or bad?
Good.
Good? Who's going to win, do you think?
Jared.
Jared alone is going to win? I think Jared's going to win too. All right, Hudson, are you going to win?
No.
Well, you're cheering for the Kings, so I think you are.
I do.
You do, okay.
I do play basketball with my friends who win.
All right, here we go. Last question, Hudson. What do you think the Kings can do better? Oh, that's not the Kings. What do you think they can do better in this next half?
The boys team that lose in the game that probably wasn't win it.
All right, well, I think so too. I think they're going to do good. Thank you, Hudson, for coming. Do you want to say anything else? Do you want to say hi to your dad on here? I think he's watching.
Huh?
Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
There you go. Good job, Hudson. Thank you so much. All right. I still can't get to the players. They have me locked out this time. It's quite unfortunate. Maybe in that last minute they'll come back out to warm up, and I will be able to get a word with the coach. Oh, the door just opened, and they just shut it. I'm walking in. Never mind, they locked it immediately as they saw me coming up. I need a press pass. I think that's what we need here, is a press pass where I can show them and make them let me in. You know, actually, I have keys. I don't think I should use my keys. Oh, there we go. Mr. Raymond, what are your thoughts on the game?
We've got a good team tonight. Carlos, Ethan, Grant, all shooting well. Looking for, good second half.
Grant Stansel, you got 15 seconds. What do you want to say to the fans?
Go Kings.
All right, that was very creative. Carlos, you got 10 seconds. What do you want to say to the fans?
Glory to God.
Glory to God. Amen. All right, last one here. Jay Sequin, what do you want to say? You got 3 seconds.
Hi.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to head back up to the booth, and I'll be back with you in a moment here.
All right, back here in the second half. Thanks to Mr. Aldridge for getting those halftime interviews. Kings off to a fast start. Score within the first 30 seconds of halftime. Stansel getting inside. Let's see if the Eagles can put something together here. This is kind of a building year for them. Kind of said that last game here at home. The other team that was visiting Liberty, it was also in a rebuilding year. Let's see if they can put some good positive momentum here in the second half. Get something going for the rest of the season. Kings need to play some good crisp offense here. Showing some good passing skills. Over to Grant. A little strong. Roller coaster Josh with the rebound and a little too much cha-cha. A little do-si-do there. This is Josh's second year playing basketball. Not his forte, but showing that leadership, stretching himself. Good defense by the Kings, and we got to travel by the Eagles. So here we are back in the second half, going strong. Coffee shop is still open. Go get some snacks for the second half. Power through, get you through the rest of the game. Let's clean up those nachos and those pork sandwiches by Mr. C. Go visit Miss Sequin and Miss... Uh-oh, Carlos pushing the little guy. And he should be called for a foul.
No.
You can't be pushing the little guys around.
That whole time I was down there, my jacket was inside out.
That's embarrassing. It's a good thing it was only your jacket. All right, Kings, 2 minutes gone in the first half.
Take that open three.
Kings need to throw some passing around here. Roller coaster with the shot. Aiden with another rebound. Can't put it back.
Are you aware of the 35-point clock rule?
Yes, that we get to a running clock once we get to 35 points, regardless inbounds and out. That's to help keep the game moving and not embarrass the other team. Once you get up by 35 points, it's kind of an unspoken rule. It's a blowout. All right, King showing some good ball moving down the roller coaster. That was a fancy pass off the backboard to Grant, and Grant puts it in.
Got some words from the coach going to Carlos there. I don't know what he was saying.
Make a basket, I think.
Probably saying something like, "Oh, you're doing a great job. You're really doing well. Big fan."
Big fan. Big fan. All right. Another missed shot. Opportunity by the Eagles. Kings moving it around. We've got some giggles going on the court. We've got some good ball movement by the Kings. Missed shot from the free throw line by Rodriguez. Good rebound by the Eagles. Eagles push it up. Turnover. Wasn't looking for the pass. Garbage man Aiden cleaning up the trash. Grant on the right wing. Down to Aiden.
Are these all starters that they have in here right now?
Kings have their starting 5 in currently right now, yes. Roller coaster, got to get a basket in there. He's been wide open. We got Jay Sequin coming into the game here. He's coming in and take Aiden's place. He's getting a much needed breather.
Garbage man Aiden.
Garbage man Aiden, cleaning up the trash down low. Every team needs a role player guy, you know.
A role player.
A role player. So, you know, Carlos is their main scorer, point guard. Somebody's got to do the dirty work, and Aiden's willing to get his nose in there.
That's why he's clearly nicknamed Garbage Man.
That's it. Jace almost puts it in, but Roller Coaster with a couple rebounds. Stancil gets another rebound and puts it in. And the Kings extend the lead by 36. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period.
Now, so for that 35-point rule, is that once it kicks in, it stays on, no matter what the point difference is after that, or is it turned back off once it goes back down, the point difference?
Yeah, it goes off once it goes down below.
Put on this shirt.
All right, 3 minutes left in the third period. And we got a turnover by the Eagles. Not sure what happened there. They're all by themselves on that side.
You know something else that happened to me while I was down there?
Okay.
I went to go into the locker room to see what's going on, and you know what I did?
What?
They locked the door. I think they knew I was coming, and they didn't let me come in. I need a press pass for that.
Yeah, I think we'll just get you a key or something next time.
I had a key. I thought about it afterwards.
That's unfortunate. All right, air ball by the Kings. And we got Jared coming in and Fisher for Stancil and Offiero. Both playing a very solid game today. All right, we got a young group on the court here. This is that second wave coming in. And Jace decides to take a sticker off Jared's pants. Kind of interesting mid-game.
That's Jace. Jace is the little garbage man.
The little garbage man. There you go. He's a little garbage man. Looking out for his fellow teammate there, Jared.
How's Kyle gotten in much? I actually feel like I haven't seen Kyle play much yet.
He got in the first half and did well. Scored a couple points.
Did you know that Kyle can dunk?
Are you serious?
Someone on the YouTube commented that. They said Kyle can dunk. And they commented that last week too.
Oh, I want to see that. If you got any other good comments out there, please share. Fun facts. Give it to us.
What was that considered there?
We got a shooting foul on Jace, done by the Eagles. So Jace will be shooting 2 free throws. See if he can get some points here in this game.
Does that ref kind of look like Stone Cold Steve Austin to you?
He does look like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I do. Not a good guy, but he does have a similarity to him, I would agree. All right, Jace misses both free throws. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Carlos. And he's going to take a three-pointer. Oh, no good. A little strong off the heel. Oh, the Eagles got a breakaway. Little number 12. And he scores! All right. Number 12 for the Eagles, smallest guy on the court, puts it in. Cuts that lead down to 34 for the Kings. Guess who's about ready to check in here, Mr. Aldridge?
We got Kyle, forgot his last name, but he's going to be coming in here.
We just call Kyle the Dream.
The dunker.
The dunker, that's right. We got to call him the dunker.
We got to work on the nicknames.
A little confusion on the Kings. We got Kyle and Jared out there. A little bit of confusion. Oh. Running clock got to the Kings. I think Coach Guffey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you got about 5 minutes left to go to the concession stand. Mr. C's come out and said they're closing her up. So get out there, get another pulled pork sandwich, another hot dog, some nachos, a cold refreshing beverage. Get you a nice coffee to keep you awake. We got 8 minutes of epic basketball left to play here in the game against the East Bay Christian School Eagles and the Community Christian Academy Kings.
Talking with East Bay's athletic director before the game, and I've been to their property over there in East Bay, and they sold their property, and they're about ready to go into a building program, much like we did. And he was picking our brain here, or how we built our building, and wants to know where we got our hoops. Believe it or not, it's like really nice basketball hoops.
Yeah.
And I couldn't agree with him more, because those are really nice basketball hoops.
There's no chains on them. There's no. I remember that was a problem when I played basketball. Is all my threes always hit the chains.
Hit the chains?
I only shot 2 threes, and one of them that went in hit the chains, and they didn't count it. You know what I'm talking about? The chains. The chains. I don't know. There's chains above the hoop.
Oh, that hang down from the ceiling?
Like that hold the thing, I guess. I'm not sure. And anyway, one of my 2 threes hit that, so pinnacle of my basketball career ruined.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So you used to play basketball though in high school, right?
I never played basketball in high school, no. Just intramurals. Oh, I should say I played my senior year when I transferred to a Christian school. But the rest of my high school career was in a public school, and I played football, and I wrestled, and started playing baseball, but didn't quite finish baseball.
You say you played intramural basketball?
We played some intramural basketball at our church when we started going there.
Okay. But you're a basketball fan.
Oh, I love basketball. Grew up in Chicago. We had a great team in the 90s. You might have heard of the guy that was kind of the leader of the team.
Larry Bird.
No, sorry. Michael Jordan, he was a decent player.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Fun fact, got to see Michael Jordan play 3 times.
Really?
Live in person. And when I was about 8 years old, we had seats by the dugout, or I guess the tunnel where they went to their locker room. And I got to get a high five from Michael. Cool.
So your hand has touched Michael Jordan's?
Michael Jordan's
Which hand?
It was his left hand, unfortunately.
Which one of your hands?
It was my left hand to his left hand.
Do you mind if I give you a high
Yeah,
five?
go ahead.
There we go.
Do you feel it?
I felt the power, the magic.
Yeah, it was. I didn't know I still had it. I thought it was gone, to be honest.
Magic never leaves.
Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Start the 4th period. 2 minutes gone. And the Eagles get on the board first. See if the Kings can put some good offense together here with the little guys. This next team coming up, we got Kyle, the dunker, still in.
Maybe we'll get to see him dunk tonight. We're not sure. Right here.
All right, Eagles down low, get inside. Kings a little sleeping there. Got inside Grant. Still Eagles ball. We got the running clock, so it'll be a quick quarter. Free ball by the Eagles doesn't go down, a little short.
Got Alex Carver in there though.
Oh, Alex checked in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'd love to see Alex get to do something tonight.
So we got Grant, Aiden, Jace, and Alex and Kyle. Oh, brother to brother.
They were really trying to get him that shot there. One of them a shot.
Jace is trying to get it down for him, yep. Eagles pass ahead and score. Easy layup. All right, Grant running point here for the Kings. See if he can set something up here.
Jace seems to be a little surrounded there. Oh, nice pass out of it, though. The dunk, here comes the dunk.
Come on, dunker.
Oh, no. I don't actually think he can do a dunk, to be honest. I think the commenter was joking.
Impressive nonetheless. He is a large individual. Imposing figure down there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Jace for 3. Nope. Can't quite get it go down. Off the Eagles.
He's a little more of the arc on that, right?
He's a little arc, yeah. He's got a little flat shot there. Oh, A little razzle-dazzle. Aiden kind of shook the Eagles there, froze them a minute. Eagles push ahead, can't quite put it in. And we got Jace all alone down low. Oh, everybody got a foul though. Hit hard, but he takes the foul, and he'll be shooting 2 free shots.
In this brief moment here, I just want to apologize about the camera. I'm commentating and cameraing, and so I can't see the camera at all moments, so sometimes I do get off. I apologize for that.
I'm going to do a shameless plug here if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, go for your company?
No,
You
not
built
at all.
towers.
Oh, we do, but we need some help up here in the booth. We only got 2 guys up here. We need about 2 more. So if anybody wants to come join us here on these home games, give us a hand. We'd love to have some help up here, make it a better broadcast for all our viewers. I think we got 7 viewers now.
7. Last week we had 11.
11.
That's all right. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, Alex with a shot, and he scores.
There we go. Alex got his shot.
Alex with the rebound and the assist from Roller Coaster Josh. Quick 3 by East Bay. Too strong off the heel.
Now Jace just needs to make his shot. Has Jace made a shot yet?
Jace, I don't believe he's made a shot yet.
He's hesitating too much here.
I want to see Kyle put one in. Kyle gets the ball from Grant. Roller Coaster, a little short. Off the Kings and back to the Eagles. 2 minutes left in this 4th period. Kings are up 47-15. For those that can do math, that's 32 points, yes.
Sorry about that.
32 points.
Thinking about the camera.
So in these type of games, when you get up by this much, you really want to, even though you got some of the younger guys in there, you still want to play good, clean basketball. You don't want to get too sloppy and develop bad habits of playing sloppy. So
That's a good point, yeah.
the Kings still need to play good, crisp offense here. Even though they're trying to get these young guys some shots and what have you, they still got to. And there's a perfect example. We got a turnover by Alex.
Was that a double?
Yeah, it was a little hop. So you can't hop when you have the ball.
Ups and downs.
That was ups and downs. There you go. Very good.
I'm not that influent where you gotta tell me a hop.
Oh, okay. I'm
for
sorry.
an ups and downs.
I didn't know. We're still learning each other out. This is only broadcast number 2, okay?
Said hop.
We got a hop. All right.
Be careful, don't do a bump or a
A whack.
a whack. A shuffle.
All right, we got Jerry back in the game, and we got Fisher in the game. And we got Josh Roller Coaster kind of leading the helm here. So it's good for these young guys here to get some game time and get experience to understand what it feels like to be out there, get in front of our crowds. A lot different playing in practice as opposed to nearly 100 plus people here in the crowd.
Oh, for sure. And my assumption is, I haven't been to too many practices, but the younger players on the Kings, I don't think they often in practice will play just them. I know, correct me if I'm wrong. So I think this moment right now where, Jared's the point guard. If he is, I don't even know who the point guard is.
Yeah, he's got.
This likely is a little different for them.
All right, Fisher, shoot it. 5 seconds left in the game. Jared with the shot. And that is going to be the game for the Kings. Solid game, 47-17 is your final score. Kings win by 30.
That's the game. Your Community Christian Academy Kings 47, East Bay Christian School 17. Well played. All right. Reminder, come back and join us on the 28th right here in the J-Best Center as we take on Faith Christian Academy. Be careful as you exit the parking lot. Make sure you're watching for each other, please. And if you'd like to volunteer to help Miss Carmel's team in the concession stand at any of our home games, please check in with her at the concession stand and make your services available. It will be a blessing to you.
All right, we got some end of the game.
Well, from all of us at Community Bible Baptist Church, good night and have a great evening.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize that our announcer extraordinaire was there finishing up. Thanks for tuning in. We got some end of the game stats here. High scorer of the game was Carlos Rodriguez with 14 points, followed up by Grant with 11 points, and garbage man Aiden with 8 points, and Jared with 8 points. Close behind, a couple three-pointers really shot him up the leaderboard. Ethan with 4, and Alex getting on the scoreboard with 2 points. So solid game all around. 2 guys in double figures, another 2 guys right there right behind them in double figures. Made for a very, very solid game here today for the Kings. A little bit crisper this game than they were last game, even though the other game they had it well in hand. I think the Kings played a little bit better offensively, a little bit more cohesive, even though they obviously had the Eagles outmanned.
Yeah, you saw them doing plays out there. You saw them actually communicating quite a bit. It was looking a lot better this time.
Yeah, it was a lot crisper, and I think Carlos helps out a lot. He's the starting point guard and kind of leader of the ship, and he really gets them going, both offensively and defensively. He's quick hands and just gets the Kings in a good position, typically for the offense.
Yeah, I'm excited to see our next games that come up. I'm going to head down there and do a couple interviews, I think. And
I like it.
as of now, though, I think they're back in the locker room, so I'm going to get my press pass.
Well, the MVP for the game and a high scorer is Carlos Rodriguez, so why don't you try to get Carlos on the horn here. And as we were asking for help, Preacher decided to chime in and said Tim Boucher. So Tim Boucher, if you're out there, you're listening, you ain't doing on these game nights, get up in the booth, give us a hand. And he said Alex. I don't know who Alex is. He just shouted. But Pastor Stansel also did say it is up and down, not hop hop. So yes, he was also chiming in and giving some instructions.
That's what I was saying there. He also had some commentary on our high five that we were doing, and I don't know.
All right, till next game. We'll see you next game. All right, Brandon, post-game interviews.
All right, so headed down the stairs past the co-commentator, Brother Ryan. Brother Ryan, real quick, what do you think of our nickname that they gave us? I actually forgot already, honestly.
A&A?
A&A.
I don't know.
It's kind of basic.
Yeah, it is kind of basic. We got to come up with something better than that. I think we come up with
All right, we'll keep that in mind. If you guys think of it, send one of us a message or something. I'm heading out there now. I won't have my jacket on, so you might not recognize me. But let's go ahead. Let's say hi to Quinn Stansel real quick. Quinn Stansel, in 4 words, what are your thoughts on the games? Max of 2 syllables per word.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, we came out there fighting pretty strong, but I don't know. I don't know. I saw some kind of sloppy passes once we got over there in the second string, and, you know, there's some stuff going on. Maybe it's a coaching problem. I'm not too sure. But hopefully we can get it figured out for the next game, I'd say. I don't know. I reckon.
You know that was more than 4 words.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, Quinn Stansel, for the thoughts. Would you like to say goodbye to the thing? I gotta go interview some more people.
Well, you know, I just say you just keep doing what you're doing. You may not always get the results you want, but it's honest work. And if you just keep it juiced and keep your head in the game, and you don't act like a termite in a yo-yo and calf staring at a new gate, then you'll be all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Quinn. I'll talk to you later. See you on the farm, sir. All right. I have a request to be interviewed. All right, we have Madeline and Kaylee. We'll be seen on the camera here, actually. This is very broad view, but they can see us standing here. So, do you guys have something specific you want to say, or do you want me to ask you questions?
Ask us questions.
All right, well, you guys are both basketball players, and so seeing them play tonight, do you see things that they can improve on from a basketball mindset?
Personally, I think that they can improve on their passes. They had a bunch of lob passes tonight that I saw personally, even from the starters. So I think they could definitely improve on that. Even though it was kind of it was a not as bad team. It wasn't the level that our team is, but they still made bad passes. So, you know, I guess that makes sense.
Kaylee? I'll ask you a different question. All right, Kaylee, what do you think when it comes to your team versus their team? Do you think you guys can learn anything from seeing how the guys played tonight? You can say no.
No.
All right, well.
Well, no. I mean, some of their passes were good, so like the girls could work on like our passes too, and like just like what is it called? Like the ball handling. Like they're really good at dribbling. Like the girls could also be better at dribbling. So.
All right, cool. And then maybe we'll try to think of a fun question. Who is your favorite player? I'll ask each of you, who is your favorite player tonight? It don't gotta be like a weird question. It's just kind of saying like, who did you think did the best, or who do you think was really like, doing a lot better than usual? Start with you, Madeline.
I think Aiden definitely did very well tonight. I think personally he had the most hustle, and he had a lot of good rebound shots. So I think he could be, if not the MVP, definitely one of the most valuable players.
All right, by stat-wise, actually, Carlos was our MVP. But we'll have to ask the coach to see who the coach's MVP was. And who would you say was your favorite person out there? Solid, most improvement, most fun to watch. What are your thoughts here?
I think Grant, because he also got like a couple of rebounds, and he was just doing good tonight. But I don't know. It's between Grant and Jared, because Jared was doing pretty good.
That's what I was thinking was Jared. I enjoyed watching Jared make the threes.
He had some good threes, so.
Yeah. Have you guys made any threes yet this season?
No.
I do not play this season, but
Oh yeah, you're in college, aren't you?
when I mess around though, I make threes.
Of course you do. All right, well, thank you for being interviewed and requesting to be interviewed. I'm going to go interview a post player. He used to play for the team. Just very briefly. Tucker Murray, real quick. In 5 words or less, what are your thoughts on the game?
Lit, crazy movie. I think it was mainly carried by Jared. Very amazing player. Really showed out tonight.
All right, well, thank you, Tucker. Didn't want to go too long. Heading back to our voice of the Kings. I forgot his initials, to be honest, but it's Dwayne Richmond. He'll remind us of his initials when we get there.
For the choir.
Oh, he's in the middle of a conversation. Let's see.
Oh. Kind of see where the arch is here for them. They just kind of stand here for about 2 songs.
And then
How's it going?
Yeah, this is the
We already did an interview. There we go. We're back with Dwayne Richmond, the voice of the Kings, BJD. So BJD, you're out here on the grounds. How did you feel doing your first day as the voice of the Kings?
Quite honestly, I was a little bit nervous. I was a lot nervous at the beginning. As a matter of fact, I told my wife I will mess one thing up. And the last statement I made before the game started, I didn't say Kings, I said Eagles.
Did you?
Yes, I messed that up because the team I used to coach for several years ago at a Christian school in Indiana, they were the Eagles. And all my rehearsing and practicing, I kept saying Eagles, so I knew I'd mess it up. But overall, I think it was a great night. I was excited. I'm excited about our next home game. I was just talking to Mr. Hammond, and we got some ideas to kind of change a few things around. And it's just going to continue to get better and better.
For sure. Yeah, no, I think it was fun having you down here. I enjoyed your hyperness and your excitedness. You never came up and joined us during the game for any commentating.
That's one of the things we're going to work on, is getting some things like that worked out. So this was my first actual game in the building with everything going on. So I was just relaxing and learning, talk a little bit in between. But yeah, we'll definitely get together and do some stuff, because I want the guys at home watching on the live stream, I want them to be a part of this too.
For sure. All right, and then do you have any closing thoughts on the game, or just anything in general, a player that you felt like did the best or deserves acknowledgement?
I tell you what, little Jared on our team, I did not expect him to come out of the gate shooting like he shot at the end of that second half. That last 2.5 to 3 minutes, he was on fire, and everything he threw up went in the hole, and that was exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone I've talked to so far has mentioned Jared. Jared was definitely a step up from what we've seen. So anyway, all right, well, thank you, BJ. What does that even stand for?
A few weeks ago, Preacher made the comment from the pulpit about my history as a professional wrestler years ago. BJD comes from my last persona, which was Big John Deere, a wrestler. Big farmhand, anything you can think of to go with Big John Deere, that was my persona. So I just took the BJD and made it a manager type persona for the voice of the Kings, and so just kind of went with it, wanted something different, something that stood out. So that's where the BJD comes from.
All right. Well, that sounds good. All right, well, thank you for being interviewed, and I will talk to you later. Looks like a couple of our players are out now. I see at least Carlos. Let me get a word with Carlos real quick. All right. Carlos. Carlos, real quick. Why are you not in the, are they done back there?
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, all right, well, come with me out here to the center of the thing real quick where the camera can see us. Carlos, you were the stats MVP of the game from what I understand. So and are you the captain of the team as well?
They say I am, yeah.
So from the perspective of the captain and the stat leader, we're gonna face this way. How do you feel like you guys did tonight? I mean, the points say one thing, but from on the court, how did you feel your teamwork was? And I mean, you can say it was great. You don't have to say negative things if you don't want to.
We definitely destroyed, to be honest. We could have done better, but this was one of those games where we let everyone else get their points and get their stats up, just have fun. But overall, we did great. The next game, I'm waiting for a good game.
For sure. All right, Carlos. I appreciated that little talk there. You did great. I liked watching you out there. I'll see you later, bro. Oh, we got the coach on the ground, wiping the floor, just being a servant. This is my last interview here with the coach before I head out. Coach Guffey, I noticed you're wiping up some blood, it appears. Did something happen?
That's what I'm trying to find. I'm going to where
it's following the trail.
It's like a deer. It's like a deer. I'm gonna go find it, see if it's laying around.
Are you the one bleeding? There's a child holding his arm. I thought maybe it was him.
It was not him.
Where'd the trail go? I think we lost the trail. Well, while you're doing this, Coach Guffey, how do you feel, and obviously the points say one thing, but how do you feel you guys were doing compared to last week or the previous week in general, in teamwork and playing, and just how do you think you guys did overall?
Well, I feel like we started off slow, and I told them in the locker room before, let's not start off slow, let's not play to their level, play to our level. But we started off slow. About mid first quarter, we started putting it together and started hitting our shots, started playing good defense. But overall, happy with it. Just I want to start off faster next game.
All right, and here's the question: is who was the MVP in your mind?
Carlos Rodriguez was the MVP, but I was super happy the way the younger guys played tonight. They got a lot of minutes. But yeah, Carlos would be MVP.
We've had a lot of people mention Jared as well, and that he's just been shooting crazy. Any thoughts on that?
Yes, Jared came out and he impressed with us with he had 2 threes in a row and then a jump shot. I think he ended up with 8 or 9 points. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was impressive. But still, I would say, you know, as a team, they're coming together and playing pretty well together.
All right, well, cool. Thanks for talking, and that'll be about it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed listening and talking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the mic here in about 5 seconds, but I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a good night. I'll probably leave the camera on for the next couple minutes. Have a good night.
All right. If I could get everybody's help stacking the chairs up against the wall, that would really help out.